Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Develop and unleash your trading instinct. Must watch for next target. Where are we going on Moderna? We don't know. We have to rely on our strategy, on our fundamentals to let us know where the price could go, depending on how we open, how we trade in the morning, how we close. We wrap all that stuff up for you in these videos so you get to learn with me on how to pull profits from the market on a regular basis. We talked about a specific setup for Tuesday. So let's take a look at that video, what I talked about and how our fundamentals play into those strategies and help you pull profits. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm doing this for education and entertainment purposes only. Just showing you from my perspective how I pull profit, and giving you my strategy, my thoughts, my tools. So let's get into it. This is only, it's time sensitive, time specific. Within the first 15 minutes, if we open higher and we come down here within the first 15 minutes, that is a buy at the 350 at the previous day close. So there you have it. We gave you that specific scenario. I said, hey, look, if we open higher, we come down into our number, it's a buy. That's what we did. I follow my strategies. I look at the setups, how is the market opening? And does it fall within one of my little cookie cutter fundamentals that I have, my gap trading or short selling fundamentals? If it does, I'm in it with confidence because I discuss what the risk is ahead of time. I'm prepared ahead of time. I do these videos, for myself and for you to be prepared. We come into uniform every day in the market. Let's see what the charts did. Okay, there you have it. Moderna on the market, mRNA. What a beauty. I love trading this stock. It moves hard and fast a lot. So let's take a look at the different setups that we discussed. Actually, I really want to talk about the one setup that we talked about. And there was a particular area that I really liked, and that was this area here, which was 350. I've been calling it. We came up to test a couple times. There was some shakeout operations here to take out the weak hands. We finally got there, for some nice gains. And I said that if we gapped higher and then came into our number, hard and fast into the morning, that would be a buy. So we did get the gap up. We sold off. It was a buy. And one of our rules is you want to take profits along the way, right? And our target is 1%, which is roughly $4. So 350 to 354. I took half off because I thought I was going to keep ripping. So we only made 120 on today, which is, I am happy with that. I'm carving out, small gains consistently is how I'm building my account. And that's okay, because sometimes it's small, sometimes it's big. They all average out. The important thing is that our strategy works every day, and that we're consistent, and that we minimize our losses. We have proper risk management. So we talked about this scenario as a gap up, sell off, and then you saw this reversal here. And again, the key thing was it had to be within the first 15 minutes. I'm specific. I'm very specific with my calls, right? So you can see here, we opened here, and within the first 5 minutes, we came right down. And you could have literally, bought this low here, and you would have, within 5 minutes, you would have came back up and made that profit. There was some a shakeout operation here, and then the fake out of a breakout to only come back down. And again, today we had that same setup. So we opened. There was a no trade day for me today. I looked at the market. I waited. It opened at the number. I didn't have a strategy set up because I didn't do my video yesterday. So I waited. I'm like, well, are we going to have a breakup candle? If we are, then I'm more than willing to go into this position because that's the strategy. Right now, it's the dip. We're buying the dip because we have, it's a must watch because I'm going to discuss what our target is. But we had the dip here. We did have our breakup candle here. We didn't close above, that high candle that we had here, this breakup candle that just ripped people's face off. We didn't close above it. So right now, we need to get above 350. We're still above the 350. The 340, which is our a previous resistance area, is now acting as support. So what can we do here? Tomorrow, this just popped into my head. So tomorrow I will, if we open at the open here, right? If we open at the close, I will jump in with my regular 50, 60 shares. I'm going to risk it, take it, because I still think that ultimately this is the big prize. I think ultimately we're going to fill this gap and go to 380, right? We're making higher highs and lower lows. So we are in this uptrend, right? We tested, so here we go, right? We tested that breakdown candle high here, and we pulled back to where? Previous resistance, which is now support. So I'm going to bet on this that tomorrow, if we open here, we're going to have a spike up and I can make my 1%. And I'm going to sell the entire 60 shares on that 1%. So what we're going to have is we're going to open here at the previous close, right? It has to be near like $1 around here, okay? That's the range, $1-ish. So I'm going to jump in here on the open as long as it's near that close. If we have a breakup candle, right? I'm going to sell at the 1%. I'm going to grab my I'm going to grab my $240, right? Cash that in, cha-ching. And then on the close, if we do close on a breakup candle like so, right? This is a bullish breakup candle, right? Similar to maybe something like this or like this. Then I'm going to initiate another buy again because I think that we can definitely, we're in this range now, so we can be range bound just like we were here. We were range bound here. That maybe this provide me a nice trading opportunity. So that's the plan. Now, if we gap down, if the price opens below here, 338-ish. It's a no trade for me. I'm going to wait for the 15-minute candle close. And if it's a breakdown candle, I'm going to look to short it and use this as my out, right? This is the new important line is 340. That's the new teeter-totter line. Are we going up? Are we going down? And finally, if we gap up, if we gap into this area higher here, I'm going to wait because we may have a breakdown candle. And I will wait. I will only buy if we can come back up here and start closing on a 15-minute, half-hour, hourly basis. Kind of do like come down and do like a check mark, hang out here, build some energy, right? Eat time off the clock, and then for another move up higher to our 385 target is what it is. Because I want to see this gap filled, 385. I want to see it filled. I think there's more upside here to be had. More short covering, more buying will ensue, and we'll see. This again will be another great short opportunity. We'll talk about that when we get there. So, tomorrow should be a good trading day. I'm going to be buying at the open, like I said. If we open near it, if we gap down like $3-4 down, I'm going to wait for the 15-minute candle close to make my decision if I'm going to go long or short. And then there's that gap higher above, $4 or $5 higher. We're going to wait again for the 15-minute candle close to help us determine if we're going to go long or short. And that's it. Again, if we come down on a gap higher, we're going to wait for it to start closing above 350. I still think 350 is a critical area. We want to start closing above that before being bullish. And if we don't, and if we just trade down, we just trade down. Whatever. I'm not going to be looking to short that because we're still above support. So that's my analysis. That's my perspective. That's my plan for tomorrow. 3 scenarios. You have to come prepared and ready to take action on these setups. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I love talking to you in the comments below. See you tomorrow.